Hello students, welcome once again. Today we are going to do the question answers and the activities that are given in your textbook. You have already understood the story flying together. Now, when we work together, there is a lot of potential of achieving so many things that we could have not done it alone. Like in the story, if only one bird tried to escape, it could have never done it. But because everyone participated in it, it was possible. So, that is the reason we should work together. I had already sent you a video regarding it where there were penguins, crabs, and birds that were working together, even ants, who used to work together to achieve something that one person could never have done it. Right? Now, the new words in this story are, first word is geese. Geese is the plural form of goose. Goose are birds that hunt from lakes and ponds. They have webbed feet. What are webbed feet? They are feet that have their toes connected to each other by skin. Now, the other word is creeper. Creeper is a plant that needs support of another plant or a tree. It's a plant that cannot grow on its own. It cannot stand straight. It would need a help of something or support from wall or tree to grow properly. It would wrap around a tree, become stronger and thicker, or it would climb up a wall and become thick. And anyone can use it as a wall, as a rope, or on a tree as a ladder to climb on top of it. Then we have the other word, that is winding, not winding. Winding means to go around something in a circular form or a circular course. Then we have the other word, that is muttered. What does mutter mean? Now we are not talking about words from mother tongues like it's a slang or something. Muttered means to speak in a very low tone so that the other person cannot hear what you're saying. It is something that you want to take it out of your chest but don't want everyone to listen to it. Then we have another word, that is flapped. What does flap mean? You know, when we clap as humans, we join our limbs and join our hands to clap. For birds, they move their wings up and down. That is known as flapping. Birds fly by flapping their wings. Now, turn to page number 33. There we have the question answers and true false. So the first question is, where did the geese live? So there were so many, so it's geese. Now we know where did they live. They lived on a very tall tree. So the geese lived on top of a tree, on top of a very tall tree. Why did the old bird advise the other birds to destroy the creeper? The advice given by the old bird to destroy the creeper was because it knew what would become of it. The old bird advised the other birds to destroy the creeper as it would become thick and strong. With the help of the creeper, it would be possible for someone to climb the tree. Yes, that's why the old bird was concerned about their safety. It was thinking far ahead. It was not thinking about a few days. What was it thinking about? It was thinking about future, how it would be, what are the possibilities. And he knew that once this weak creeper grows, it would swirl around or curve around the tree and become thick and strong. This way it would become a ladder for someone to climb on top of that tall tree, which was impossible without it. Why did the geese cry, "Help, help"? Now here crying does not mean to shed tears from your eyes. It means to scream on top of your lungs, to scream with all the energy that you have for help. Now why were they screaming for help? The geese cried, "Help, help," as they were caught in the hunter's net. Now, they asked for help. They were screaming for help because they were caught in a net that was laid by the hunter. What did the hunter do when he thought that the geese were dead? Now, when the hunter saw that the geese were dead, he had other ideas. The hunter threw the geese out of the net when he thought that they were dead. He thought that dead birds are of no use to me. So he started taking each bird out of the net and throwing them away. And once all the birds were thrown out of the net, they all flew away. Why did the geese pretend to be dead? What does pretend mean? Pretend means to do something that is not true, or to give a lie to someone. Here we are not talking about talking lies, we are talking about something by action. Pretending means to do something that shows something else, which is not true. Like pretend to be crying. Someone is actually laughing, but they make sounds, or their face looks like they were crying. That is known as pretending. So here the geese pretended to be dead, as the hunter would not want dead birds and hence will throw them to the ground. So the birds decided to pretend to be dead so that the hunter would not hurt them or kill them. So what did they do? What did the hunter do? He decided to throw them on the ground. So that's how they pretended, so they can escape. Now, there is question 6. What does it say? Look at your textbook. Describe one incident when you got into trouble because you did not do your work on time. So you have to write this question in your notebook, then write this answer. Now what's the answer? You can also write your own incident here. I think you're big enough to do that. I was sleeping and watching television for the whole day when my parents went out of town to attend my cousin's wedding. So I was sleeping and watching TV most of the day because my parents were not there. They went for my cousin's wedding. I carelessly wasted all the time and went to school without completing my homework. So what happened? You or the person here, they wasted their whole day doing nothing, and when they went to school, they didn't have their homework done. It was the last day of submission. So that was the day you had to give your homework to the teacher. And you wasted the whole day watching TV and laying down and sleeping. That's a bad thing. My marks got deducted. Deducted means reduced or were very less because of my carelessness. So because of this action, this wrong action, this person did not get the marks he or she deserved. Next, we have statements which we have to tell if they are true or false according to the story. The tree was the house of a flock of parrots. They were not parrots, they were geese. So that's false. The wise old bird wanted the creeper to be destroyed. That's true. And it had advised the birds living there that they should destroy the creeper. Right? Third question. The hunter climbed the tree with the help of a ladder. He did not use a ladder, but the creeper was a ladder to him. That's why it's true. When caught in the net, the foolish birds began to weep. Weep means to cry. Yes, they were crying in the beginning. The wise old bird helped them to escape. That's also true. It was the idea of the old bird that helped every bird live alive. Now, we have a story over here that we are going to do and answer its questions. The other things we'll do it in the next video. Now, listen to the following paragraph. An ant and the dove. On his way home, an ant saw a sparkling fountain. So while going home, ant saw a very beautiful fountain. Here sparkling means beautiful, but the real meaning of sparkling means shining. He crawled on to its wall to take a closer look. So it crawled, it cannot walk. So it walks very slowly. That is known as crawl. You know, when a small child who cannot stand up or walk on its feet, they walk with their hands and feet bent, right? That is known as crawling. So here the ant does that. And it climbs the wall and goes closer. Goes near it. Suddenly he slipped and fell into the water. So, it was not his intention, but it happened so fast. He slipped and fell inside the water. He gurgled and panicked. What does gurgle mean? You know, when we drink, we put some water in our mouth, then we gurgle to clear our throat and throw that water out. That is known as gurgling. So he drank a lot of water. He was trying to throw it out and panicked and waved his legs in the air. So panic means to be scared. When you're scared, you start to do things you don't want to do. You don't know what to do. You're so confused. That is known as panic. So he started moving his legs in the air. Help, I can't swim, he cried. So here it's not crying, he's shouting. He's shouting that, help me please, I cannot swim in this water. I'm not a swimmer. Luckily, just at that moment, a friendly dove flew by. At that exact time, that is, moment means a very short time. A very good person, a friendly dove. Dove is a bird. That's a pigeon, white pigeon. So a very friendly one who could help him flew by. She saw that the tiny ant was drowning and quickly flew to a nearby tree. So what did it do? It saw that this small ant, tiny means very small ant, was drowning. Drowning means sinking in water. So it quickly flew there to a tree that was nearby. She pulled off a leaf and let it glide to the ant. Now, pull off means to take out or pluck a tree, and glide means to make it swiftly fall. Here you are, she cooed and flew away. So, she said, here I've given you help. And then she flew away. So we don't know who can help us. That's the beauty of something. That there are people in this world which are good. Not everyone is bad. Now, let's get to the question answers. The first question is, why do you think the dove helped the ant? The dove helped the ant because she was very kind. Yes, the bird, that is the dove, was a very friendly one. It was kind, that's why it helped the ant. Second question, how do you think the ant felt on finding the leaf? So, the ant was relieved to find the leaf. What did the ant feel in his or her heart? So the ant felt like, yes, finally, thank God, there is a leaf on this fountain water, so I can be saved. Have you ever been in trouble like the ant? Did anyone help you? Have you ever been in problem and has anyone helped you? Yes, I had once been in trouble like the ant. Yes, I had been in trouble once. That is one time. One day, when I was going back home from school, I forgot my way and was lost in the middle of it. So I was going home from school and I didn't know where I was going. I got lost. A kind old man helped me in finding my way. He took my hand and dropped me at my home. So a very kind man, a kind old man helped me find my house, and he took me to my house and he left me there. I was very happy to reach home safely. I was very happy to reach safety at my home. Or we can say I was very happy to reach my home safely. Yeah, the person was so happy that yes, finally I am home after even getting lost. Now, let's summarize what we did today. Today we understood the new words, its meanings. We did a few question answers, the true false. We understood a story of an ant and a dove and completed its question answers. Now, you have to complete this homework and send it to me before 10 a.m. tomorrow. That's all for today. Bye-bye.